okay? All these are feet. Well, I can't.
Red.
Yeah, all the red. And then in between, it actually shows a number too, the red number. For the reason when you're looking through that transit, it's got crosshairs in it. It's almost like looking through a rifle scope, okay? Initially, if them crosshairs are right here, you're gonna be able to see the tube. That's why they put it there. Because otherwise, if they didn't have these here, you wouldn't be able to tell at what feet or foot this is at. Okay, that's the reason for the little numbers in between. Every one of these bold, dark numbers are tenths, okay? There's 10 tenths in what? In a foot. Okay, you follow that? Instead of saying, hey, there's 12 inches in a foot, this is metric. All of your grade stakes, everything that they engineer out there is gonna be in tenths and hundreds, okay? So
what are the little ones?
I'm gonna show you the little lines.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go on the board, and I actually got a handout upstairs that I usually give when I'm doing a class for underground, the gravity flow and stuff like that. But anyway, check this out. Okay. Here's your mark. Main one, this represents, the big red number represents what? Feet.
Feet.
Okay? Okay, now, in between, okay, right here from this dark bold line, okay, that's your foot line, then you start with 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's, how many are in between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5. And then this one, your first tenth, is gonna have a little point on it. That's telling you that that's 1/10. Okay? 1/10. And then from there, then it starts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the same thing over again. And then that's gonna turn to what? 2/10, right? Okay, we're gonna stop right there, because I'm gonna explain this to you. Okay, now sometimes if you guys, have you guys ever seen grade stakes? Like this one here, look. This is how they're gonna write their cuts or their numbers in there. This is actually represents 8 feet
2/10.
and 2/10.
What's the little slash for?
The little slash underneath. Instead of putting, look, instead of writing it like this, okay, they do this. That separates 82, you know, if you didn't put that, you might think that it's 820. You follow me?
Like 4 inches.
Okay. So when I'm looking through here, okay, every one of these little black marks here represent the hundreds, okay? So when you're looking through that cross here, check this out. Okay, just say for instance, you're looking through the scope, and you see that cross here, right there,
400.
okay? Check this out. This would be written as follows: 4, and then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I was gonna write this on this stake, because I haven't hit a 10th yet, right? It would be written like this. You understand?
So you count the bottom and the top?
Yeah.
4.07,
Yeah.
which is 4 feet 7 hundredths. Okay, now say we go up to this top right here where it changes to 1/10. Now, if my crosshairs are on the top of that point, right here, then it's gonna be written like this, 4,
Okay.
I could either put a 1 or a 10. Okay? So, anyway, everybody's gonna get a chance to look through there. Okay, so if I'm looking through this, and say my crosshairs ends up right here, for instance. Check this out. You got 4 feet. That's a given right there. You're at 4 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tenths.
7 tenths, yeah.
And then just say, for instance, my crosshair ends up right here. So now I got 4 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You count one line twice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bottom.
one line time. The bottom, are you odd? Top of the line, are you even?
Okay.
But it's almost like going 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Check this out. 4 foot, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. And then it goes to 8 tenths. You understand?
Yep.
And then, say for instance, my crosshairs are right here. Okay, so now I know it's 4 feet and 8 tenths and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundredths. So it would be written as follows. 4 feet, 8 tenths, and what was it, the hundredths, 85? See? You understand? Really simple. Now, the reason why I want to introduce this to you is because when you get a rod shot, okay, and what we're going to be doing back there, say for instance out of the blue, and you can do it with this or that laser, but say for instance I've got an existing slab, right? And I want to form something over here in this area and this area out here, okay? But I want it to be the same elevation. What I do is I take a rod shot. Here's my rod with all them numbers on it. I can set my tripod anywhere I want, but you can't move it again. If you move it without taking that rod shot, then you gotta start all over again, okay? But anyway, what I'm doing is I'm gonna go ahead and set this tripod up over here somewhere, okay? Here's my laser, or rather my transit, and what I'm doing is I'm shooting a certain number there. We'll just give it a random number of 4 foot, 2 tenths, okay? Okay, so when I find out where I'm gonna set my forms and where I want to set my stakes, all I have to do is I take a stake right here, okay, put a stake in the ground, and then since it's 420, right, what I do is the elevation of this slab is 4 foot 20, 2 tenths, okay, so now all I got to do is I take this rod, bring it over here, and I adjust it up and down. Somebody's looking through this transit, and I'm going to put my mark on my stake right at 420.
Oh.
Okay? Then what I do, I go ahead and put my next stake in, right? And you can use the same thing. You want a level slab, you shoot at 420. Now I've established exactly the height that I'm going to actually pour this slab at. And all I got to do is I run my string line, I set my form under my string line, And now my slab is gonna be the same height as what this one is. So that's where this comes into play, okay? So just for the heck of it,